This is the beginning of the TAW gaming portion of the podcast.
I'm waiting. I'm actually waiting on this picture to load.
You missed nothing.
We're all stupid.
Awful. We talked about placentas for way too long. We talked about the Chinese.
I just forgot I put it in my pocket. Kind of
And also, you almost died because Ethan almost killed you.
Ethan gave me an attitude adjustment. Kind of.
Why do I look stoned?
I can't even see. There's lights in my eyes.
And Ethan took a picture in the middle of the podcast.
Cute.
Look at Josh's face. Look at his face. He's like,
I'm just like...
He's disturbed.
I've been disturbed for a good hour now.
There's a game called Disturbed.
There's a movie called Disturbed.
With
Shia LaBeouf.
Actual living, breathing cannibal
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Do you know that, Andy?
No.
You should look it up.
It's a musical they made for Shia LaBeouf.
They made a musical?
Guys,
Yes.
question, guys.
Yes.
Where are we going to eat?
I don't know.
We have a Waffle House.
McDonald's.
Yeah, we went to Waffle House last time.
Y'all want to do it again?
Yes.
Do you want to go to Waffle House?
I like waffles.
Hell yeah!
Yeah! And Joshua doesn't like waffles. And
Last year.
one reason that I have.
Last year is almost about the same time this
Yeah.
year.
Last year we actually went to Waffle House and
At 6, pretty much, no, it was 3 a.m.
Yeah, and
we came back and you played Skyrim for the very first time.
Yeah, well, was it that time when one of you were like, Joshua, do you like waffles? And I was like, no, I hate waffles. And the waitress was like, well, then what are you doing here?
Oh yeah! No! That was when we went to go see your parents.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then she gave shit to she who must not be named for not liking eggs. Because I legit ate like half of everybody's meal plus my own. I was being a fat ass. Well, that was when I just got off my diet.
Just
do you like
then.
waffles? Yes, I like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yes, I like pancakes. Do you like French toast? Yes, I like French toast.
What is this reference?
I will show you later.
What is it from?
Tomato.
I have no idea what you just said.
Out of there.
It's from out of there.
I
Do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband? Head up to there. I let you talk to my grandpa. I let you.
I'll be like,
Wait a minute. Joshua, do you remember what we did after the live stream that you wanted to do in front of Ethan?
What you mean before?
My head just went, what?
Don't you remember with your...
Why did you hand her a knife?
Because you were singing something in a very...
So put the knife down.
Remember you were singing something in a very specific way?
Oh yeah.
Andy Beersack put the gun down. No wait, that's Andy Black. Just kidding.
All right.
You're Andy.
I love how you're leaning away.
Andy.
My favorite artist is Andy.
How do you
Edward.
close it?
Andy. You're Andy
This is how
White.
you close it. Push.
Andy, you're Andy White. Put the knife down.
I'm very concerned.
Okay,
All right.
I'll hold it up.
All right, so Bradley, this bit that you were talking about.
Yes.
All right, so basically we did a live stream the other day, and before we started, while I was setting up, he was playing random Sonic the Hedgehog songs, and I was like doing a redneck, just dirt version of it.
That's one way to put it.
So find a Sonic song to start playing, and I will do my best like redneck retard rendition of it. The 3 R's,
Andy.
redneck retard rendition.
Andy.
I'm going to start with one of your
Not very
favorites.
nice of you.
That's scary.
Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. It was a funny. It's a pun.
He beat your cock.
Don't worry. I'm in stable condition.
I don't want to kill myself.
Joshua.
I'll help you.
All right.
He loves all the Sonic songs.
I wanna die. What goes on, you must come down. That's how gravity works. And then I'm upside down. Blood's rushing to my head. I'm gonna die. Anyway, fine, stop.
And it was just like that for different songs, like Shadow, I Am All of Me.
Yes, I am all of me.
Responsibility.
I am all of me.
Josh, can we have a serious talk?
About what?
Your mental health.
A serious cock. Andy, did you see a serious cock?
Can we have a serious
Can we
cock?
have a serious cock? Just a chicken
No,
that
the-
just has no
No,
personality.
the caulk, like when you're caulking something, like with the L.
Oh.
C-O-C-K.
Can we have a serious
Penis.
caulk?
Go find it at the resale store.
Because there's no cock like horse
It's
cock.
called the Big Black
I
Cock.
work at where do I work?
Big Lots?
I work at at the Big Lots. Come get our caulk. Wow.
We have big black caulks.
Big black caulks.
Formerly Dollar Tree, Big Lots, Publix, Bilo.
My mom used to work at Bilo.
And I work as a librarian too.
And
I have 3 jobs.
And I work for charity.
I work as a substitute. No, I have 3 jobs. I get paid less than most people in this town.
I just quit.
I'm a substitute. I'm a librarian, and I'm a worker at Bilo.
Oh my gosh. I get paid
Can we
$10 an hour
can we
at
cut
Big
that out?
Lots.
Because no, actually, I'm gonna get fired soon. So. What? No, Bilo got bought out, and I'm not going back.
Cut this out. Wait,
They got bought out by KJ's. It's a
No. Food Line.
No, ours got bought out by KJ's.
Yes, but most of them got bought out by Food Line.
Wait, are all Bilos bought out now?
Most of them in South Carolina, yes. All of them in South Carolina.
They're going to be selling out soon, so soon Bilo will be no.
No, Georgia is still Bilo. They're staying Bilo.
My
And
mom
Georgia
used
and
to work
Florida.
at Bilo, and it was like her favorite job.
Oh, it's not mine.
Gonna be
All right.
Actually, let's cut
My
that
mom's
bit.
gonna cry.
Cut that bit out because I genuinely don't want to get fired before I get my severance package.
Okay, I'll just have to bleep that. Thanks for making me edit more even.
Zoom, bitch.
Tell us some fun Bilo stories.
The time I got taken off the schedule for 5 weeks straight because my manager decided she didn't want to talk to me, and then fussed at me for not coming to talk to her.
What?
Yeah, no. I got taken off the schedule for 5 weeks straight. I would go in, check the schedule. I'm not on there. Hey, where's insert manager's name here? I'm not going to tell the manager's name. Oh, she's here, or she's not. Most of the time it would be, oh, she's not here, or oh, she's in the back. I go to the back, she's not there, couldn't find her. She was actively avoiding me the whole 5 weeks, and I came in and would try to talk, and I'm just like, she fussed at me after 5 weeks, like, well, you never came and talked to me. I tried, and you never let me. So,
I'm gonna say this.
I have
because,
more.
I was just gonna say. I just want to say this to trigger her. That is such a woman thing to do.
She should go back to her former. She should go back to her former occupation, living in the kitchen.
The last essay I did was about the struggle that women face trying to, go into positions of power in the workplace. Anyway.
Tell us about that article.
So Andy, you want to hear something?
There is this one article, and this old lady said if you want good work to be done, you go to a male employee. And I was like, what?
I was FaceTiming her as she read that. She legit, I thought she was going to break her phone.
Okay,
I was like, I'm gonna punch a
so
screen.
funny story. I work in the kitchen area.
Punch
I
my
work
hand.
in the deli
Oh, no.
/
No,
bakery.
you can't. I can take it.
No.
So funny story.
I'm fine.
I'm the only guy who works in there. All the women are in the kitchen.
They're progressive.
I'm not joking. I'm the only male who works in the deli.
So how go the women folk?
I almost got fired the other day
God,
for
that
making a
was
dick
cringe.
joke.
What?
You can't even make
That's
dick
dumb.
jokes.
One thing I've noticed.
I've made so
I
many
made a
dick
joke
jokes
about
before.
me sucking dick and I got fussed at for it. I made one joke about myself.
One time in Dollar Tree, 3 guys came in, and they were going back and forth with me, and the joke was they were going to take me out and rape me, and I was like, it's not rape if you have consent. And a customer got mad at me for that. And I got fussed at by a customer.
No, the thing is, I made the joke because one of my coworkers pulled out a bag of cough drops.
A bag of dicks? Okay.
Yeah, a whole big bag of dicks.
A cold bag of dicks you have to microwave.
Yep. Because we
So, yeah,
we
hot
actually
bag
don't have a
dicks.
microwave in the deli. We actually cook everything
Warm
by hand, and I'm
is
very
actually
proud.
best. Room temperature.
I love a bag of
Southern
lukewarm dicks.
Anyway,
Body temperature.
she
dicks.
pulled out a bag of cherry cough drops.
Dicks.
And I really wanted a cough drop because my throat had been itching. Because I've been wearing a mask all day, I've been
Corona.
breathing. No. I've been breathing through a mask all day, and I hadn't drank much water. So I wanted a cough drop. I know, I never take good care of myself.
The look you gave the camera when you said that.
It's like a Vogue pose.
On
Fuck.
with it.
That was the come hither.
Yeah.
You
Anyway,
just made all of
I
us.
said-
You
yeah,
made all of
yeah.
our viewers wet. Anyway, continue.
Hey, let's make them more wet.
Anyway.
how about we don't do that? Anyway.
Yeah, no doubt. 10
I said, oh yeah, I need a cough drop, man. My throat's so sore. I've been sucking so much dick. One of the other coworkers laughed, and it wasn't a nervous laugh. It was a hearty, like, deep down laugh. And this girl thought I was talking about her. I went up to her and like, I'm sorry, I wasn't talking about you. I had to apologize to her. I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I wasn't talking about you. I promise. I was talking about myself.
I suck big
I
dicks.
suck dick.
All day,
And
every day.
Have you seen Heathers?
She reported me afterwards. After I apologized. And I'm still angry about this.
Yeah, that's kind of awful.
Yes, I've seen Heathers, and by the way,
Yeah.
Dead Girl Walking is my favorite song.
Oh my god! That's the song I lost my lesbian virginity to. Anyway. I was a dead girl and I was like,
Oh my god!
Hell yeah!
And then I showed it to John.
Gay bitches! I'm just kidding.
But my favorite is actually Dead Girl Walking Reprise.
I
Oh
like
my
the
god.
reprise. Okay.
Veronica's voice makes me nuts. But anyway, the movie, have you
My
seen the
dead
movie?
gay son.
Dead gay son to the ow! Yeah, anyway. So
Don't forget
I watched it.
what
and
we
I'm still
did at
kinda
camp
lost.
that one year.
wait.
It was like, don't forget what happened when we went camping. I'm just like, what the hell
That
is
was
going
one
on?
hell of a fishing trip.
I was like, what the is going on?
Whoa, they were not dirty. No, they were good men. No. Okay, anyway, so what was I saying? The movie. Have you seen the movie?
This is without coffee.
I've seen the movie.
Okay, so you know the part where he's all like, say you like to suck big dicks. And he goes, okay, you like to suck big dicks. And then he's like, no, just kidding. I like to suck big dicks. I love them. Yeah, it's the best part.
Yeah, she showed me.
All I was going to say is you try to be straight in the workplace, you get in trouble. You try to be gay in the workplace, you get in trouble. It's not easy.
You have to be asexual to work.
No,
And
legit.
that's the
I
truth.
can't make a joke.
Mute.
I legit cannot make a single joke in there without pissing somebody off, and I'm just like, I hate this.
Sex jokes are like the best
But
kind
the thing is,
jokes.
I'm pansexual. I'm in a gay relationship, and I'm just trying to make dumb jokes, and everybody's just like, no, you can't do that. No. My favorite coworker is gay, and I love him to death. The only thing I don't like about him is that he's from Tennessee, and he cheers for Tennessee, and I get pissed off at him.
Why do you like
College.
Tennessee?
I'm a South Carolina fan.
I don't know what that means.
It's college football.
Okay.
I'm a Carolina fan.
I'm none of
I
these.
didn't
The
know
original
they were
USC,
radicals.
because we were at college before they were a f***ing state.
We're looking at you.
Is that the truth?
No. University of South Carolina was a college in
Ethan.
1801. We had a football team
Ethan.
before California was a state.
Ethan, your sucking dick story at was it
I'm
Milo?
still goddamn angry about this shit.
That reminds me of a joke that a customer made to me where I died. Where no one got in trouble. Okay, I was working. I told you about this, I think. I was working at Dollar General a couple of years ago, and there was this really old guy, and me and him were talking about how much we love soda. And this dude was like in his 70s
I love
or 80s.
cock.
And
Oh yeah, I love this one.
yeah, we were.
We're gonna have to bleep like 70% of this.
I'm not bleeping a damn thing, except for
Yes,
that one
you
thing.
will.
Except for that one thing.
I'm gonna need you to bleep like half of that because I don't want to get fired before I have a
He
chance.
said he is. Continue.
So me and him were just talking about how much we love soda, and I was like, well, there are worse things to be addicted to. And this 70 to 80-year-old man looks at me dead in the face and says, son, the only thing I've ever been addicted to is pussy.
That is such a southern thing to say.
And the way he said it, I usually try to keep my composure somewhat when I'm working. I couldn't. I lost it. I was in the floor.
Inside of the floor.
I was dying.
We have a coworker at my store. His name's Gene. He's like a guy, an older guy in his 70s or 80s.
Mhm.
Of all my coworkers, he is the only one who will make sexual jokes and just always makes us die laughing. He'll never say it like in front of customers.
Exactly. That is my thing. I've never said a joke in front of a customer.
But like I'm trying to remember, but long story short, like he was bagging for one of our associates. They were just wanting to buy like a thing of trail mix that was mostly nuts. And you can already see where that one
I
goes.
can see where this is going.
Bag of nuts.
Basically. But it's always the old guys who are either like are addicted to pussy or make jokes about dick and nuts. And it's always funny.
Well, the thing is, okay,
Like,
this is a story I've heard. If your girlfriend is a waitress, be sure to compliment her. Because I guarantee that the old cooks will do it. Because my ex was a waitress, and she would always get like compliments because she had.
An ample bosom.
She was a triple D.
God.
She's 5'1".
There aren't enough D's in the
Does she have
alphabet.
back problems?
That's
Very much.
3 sizes. Wait.
She was paralyzed when she was born.
I don't know. That's a lot bigger than mine.
She had big boobs.
3 sizes.
Anyway,
She went through
she
puberty, her
would
spine
go.
broke.
No, she's had boobs since she was like 10.
I know people like
I
that.
once cried when I was in 7th grade. I cried because my boobs were small, and all my friends had big
I
boobs.
could put my like neck above her head. I was just like, yeah.
And I was sobbing to my mom, and she was like, "Hey, honey, it's okay. When you're 18, I'll pay for breast implants." And I was like, "No, I don't want to be fake.
Venmo.
I want to be real."
Okay, no.
I
So
want real
funny
big
story.
boobs. And she was like, "Well, we got
She's always said, I want to Venmo somebody some titty because I'm sick of this shit.
Honey Boo Boo Child, I am open. Contact me."
I don't hate her. She's.
How could you?
You know who it is.
Yeah,
I know who
speaking
it is.
of
Yes!
speaking
Got
of
The ex that you've met.
The ex
chefs that compliment
Not Anna,
people.
Oh, I know who you're talking
Yes.
about. I know who you're talking about.
When I worked at it wasn't a fast food restaurant. It was
She works at Feds.
I
care about it.
I worked at a Japanese hibachi restaurant where the chefs like cook in front at the table, and one of the chefs.
Now you're dating somebody with their traits.
What?
It's a
What?
dick joke.
What?
That
What?
may have been the worst joke I've ever heard.
I'm saying, tiny penis.
Continue your story.
Yeah, I bet he does.
She doesn't even deny it!
No, he doesn't have a. You. Anyway, we're not going to talk about this on the podcast.
Tell your story.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah.
Hibachi!
That's the guy that molested me.
What the f***?
I don't like
How the
chefs.
hell did this... Okay.
You said chefs give girls compliments, waitresses.
I
was a
cook.
hostess.
That was an unwanted compliment.
Law and
Yeah.
order! Bum bum!
Dun, dun.
He was all like, "Hey."
Joshua,
And I was
you
all
know what
like,
you gotta do.
You gotta edit it!
I'm not editing that.
Dun, 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 dun,
And he was all like, "Wapoosh boobies," and I was all like, "Those are my boobs, and they're out now." And he was all like,
Ah! Oh God! Okay.
That's a forward strip if I've ever met one.
and I was all like, I don't know what to do. And then I went to the
Oh,
dentist, and they were like, "Well, you're
Tag
16,
follow
I'm
me.
not gonna do anything." And I was like, "What?"
Naughty.
Naughty,
No,
naughty.
no!
And I was like, "But he's like 50," and they were like, "Yeah, well."
This was my idea.
Do you have
Okay, I got one worse.
I have several
children.
regrets.
Hello there, children.
What, like the regret that you're
Chef-
trying to
chef-
wrestle Ethan?
Yeah, the regret you have for trying to fight me.
But then my mom dated a chef,
Hello there, children.
and I was like, "Mom."
I don't want to call him daddy!
You'll flip me like a patty.
But he did.
I'm gonna
teach me how
keep
to
my
make
damn
sushi.
mouth shut on who I call daddy.
Ethan, you said you had a story.
Oh,
That
yeah.
story.
So where were we going with that?
Molestation?
Oh, yeah, no.
Jesus Christ.
These are...
He wasn't there!
Hold on, let me see
Every
these again.
little thing
Kindred spirits.
is gonna be
These are
alright.
kindred
This is-
spirits.
Okay,
everyone.
Maybe
Okay,
that's
then-
why we're pants.
This is the most awkward
Can
podcast.
we just cut half of that? Because
I'm leaving all of this in.
Please don't.
This is the most awkward podcast of all time.
Okay, you can leave the video. Bleep my shit, because I don't want that out there.
Then why did you say it?
Because I'm stupid!
You... When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Never! I have no consequences. I'm ADHD!
I basically tell everyone I know because then, after all that happened, I did like a huge project
Yeah, there you
and tried to make the legal age of consent in South Carolina 18 instead of 16. And then I got a whole bunch of signatures on a petition
Well-
and nobody did anything about it.
Because it's a petition.
Yeah. But I also wrote a strongly worded essay about why the legal age of consent should be 18. And
There's
they
a
probably
good
didn't
reason
even
why the
read
legal age of
it.
consent
And you're
should
also
be.
doing this in a state where before they probably married people when they were 12 or 14.
Yeah.
I've seen all
South
this
Carolina
stuff.
sucks.
And it's not just the roads.
And
Although the
swallows.
roads suck too.
God
We have some of the worst
damn.
roads in the country.
You know what? Where do
I'm
you
gonna
want to
keep my mouth
move?
shut from what I'm looking at.
There's not a good place on Earth to move, honestly.
Somewhere other than here.
I like Colorado.
Mountains.
I'm a giraffe!
Yes!
Anyway.
All right, Bradley, do you have any fun work stories that don't involve anything sexual?
Depends on what you want to define as a fun work
Just
story.
like an annoying customer, a funny moment, an incident, something
I
that
gotta
sticks
tell you
out in your
something that
mind.
happened with him earlier.
Mr. Perfect Feinstein has the floor,
Cock!
and Andy has my hand.
Oh, my the other one!
Oh, God.
I've honestly got a fun shit.
Together forever. Okay. And never to part. Actually.
I'm trying to think, because there's like quite a few things. I mean, there's the time where someone tried to walk out with a cart full of groceries, so we actually had to get police. There was someone who fought me over 1 cent on a thing of dipping sauce at checkout.
The salute.
There is there's one time where there was this woman of color checking
You're
out
so racist.
in my register, and she decided to do self-checkout. My job at the time was to watch self-checkout, help people if they have problems. Something wasn't ringing up for her. This was on a Sunday at 1 o'clock, prime time rush hour, where we literally have...
There's an alcohol.
No, it wasn't alcohol.
Yeah.
It was just like some stupid price on crackers. Not those guys!
Roll reverse to that one! Reverse slavery! Just buying crackers!
They were Ritz.
That's what she called him.
But anyway, I couldn't get a manager to help because they were all busy helping other customers. So I said, ma'am, I can't help you here. What I can do, though, is I can save your order and you can take it up to customer service.
Okay.
She's like, no, I'll wait when there's 8 people waiting to use one of the registers. So by the time she had said that, yeah, we're in Publix. I had already saved the order.
So white people at Publix. Okay, anyway.
Crackers, yeah, you're not shit. You're not shit.
Well, I mean, it's North Carolina, so they're more strict on that than South Carolina.
Okay, so speaking of role reversals, not really. That just reminded me, my first day at Dollar General was the first day I ever worked behind a cash register. There was a...
What was that?
Someone just fart.
Where?
Bradley moved in his seat. It sounded like a fart.
Anyway.
He went, meh.
Okay, so there was this big fat black dude.
Wow, you're
That's
so
what he
racist.
was. That's what he was. There's no other way to describe it.
A BBD.
You don't
Yes.
have to describe them.
He was large and African.
In charge.
And
I
in
was just
charge.
about to say in charge.
I was thinking.
This dude was super derpy. He wasn't in charge of nothing.
He's in charge of his...
Not even his own brain.
No. Or his bank account, apparently. So he wanted, he had overalls and everything. It was ridiculous. He had like a straw hat. So, and he's just straight up looking at memes because he's bored.
No, it's a cat!
Anyway,
I'm a cat bitch.
so the BBD, or
It's a
whatever,
cat, not a meme!
because they're not cat memes. Anyway, so
It's a burrito!
I see your point.
It's a burrito!
I will show this point where the sun don't shine, mister.
The sun never shines.
The sun shines there. It's that white over.
It shines there. That is a...
I'm very pale, but anyway, so the
Black
BBD,
cat.
the BBD wanted some alcohol. He wanted some alcohol. So
You want some Alka-Seltzer. Seltzer.
he came up to the counter to pay for it, but where I worked, you have to have an ID or I legally cannot sell you alcohol. He didn't have his ID. And I was like, and it took me like 10 minutes to get him to leave the store because he so badly wanted his alcohol. And I was like, dude, if I give this to you, I can get fired, I can get arrested, I can get in trouble, and I don't want to get in trouble. It was my first day, and I thought I was going to get punched in the face. So he just stormed off, and the next day I caught the flu. That's what I get.
The flu.
That's what I get. He cursed me. He cursed me.
That's what I call black magic.
Whenever I was
Oh, god damn it.
Now that's practicing the dark arts.
He's a Negromorph.
Okay, that's too far.
And that's demonetization.
You know how I fake broke up with you?
Don't actually.
This time it's for real.
Alright.
Wait,
I'll
show
stab
went
you.
too far. Mine or his?
Mine.
Because mine's
Have
actually
you-
a turn
okay,
of
Yours
years.
was funny.
The question is, have you played Dead Space?
No, I have not.
Because the zombies in that are called necromorphs.
I know that's what I was riffing on.
Okay.
I thought I was thinking of necromancer. I should have said.
Necromancer.
Yeah, I should have said that.
Don't give him ideas!
I screwed up my own joke. I screwed up my own joke.
No! No!
I'm dating a racist.
I don't like NASCAR though. Andy is
So
in so
while
much
I was
pain.
Horses,
working
he loves
at
horses.
this hibachi restaurant,
Horse
it was my
cock,
first day
horse
working,
cock.
and there was this big party of
Ow,
people. There
fuck.
were like 20 people, and these two people of that party just ran out of the place, and I was like, that's kind of sus. So I called my manager, and I was like, hey, I think people stole. And then they called the police, and my manager talked to the head of the party, and she was like, hi. So people left, and their food was like $80. So somebody has to pay for it, or like we can't let you leave until somebody pays for it. And then the girl was all like, well, I can't pay for it. I already paid $100 for my meal. I'm not going to pay any more dollars for them.
All I could afford.
Wow. Anyway, and so
It was
then,
a picture of a Ford, and on the back it said all I could afford.
so
Anyway, continue.
anyway, and then long story short, she shoved the whole bag of jelly beans
Beans
up
up
her
her
ass. No, the girl took her shoes off and was like, let's take this outside. And her and my manager went
Catch me
outside.
outside, how about that?
Oh my God!
Joshua.
Okay, Joshua,
Joshua.
look at the meme.
I am the meme machine.
So anyway,
Continue.
they walked out to the parking lot. It was raining.
It's fun.
The police were still on their way. And this girl, let me demonstrate. Stand up, stand up,
They won't be
stand
able
up.
to see much of it
Well, they'll see me. Kind of.
because you're short.
Exactly. And the girl was all like, this is all I saw from the window.
You want to swing? I'll swing. And just where's the swing? I told you.
I told you I
It's all
was
in the
I'm
face
so
line.
glad we came.
Don't make me whip!
Yo ass.
So my manager almost got punched in the face. And then the police showed up and they all ran away. And we lost a lot of money.
That was a fun story, Andy.
Thanks.
It even involved it involved a demonstration.
It involved method acting.
I like
He's
acting.
showing us a picture of a gun and it says Elon Musket. Ethan's bored.
I'm not bored, I'm just not in this conversation.
You know what, Ethan? Why get yourself in this conversation?
Okay, I'll fucking pull my ass up.
Why'd you stop?
Oh god, oh shit.
I'll turn away. You guys can walk.
Come on, Ethan. Take a seat!
No. No, take my seat with me.
Okay.
Put my
This is
fucking
actually,
You would.
this is actually coming apart of the
That
scenes.
innocent seat.
Was going to penetrate him with this knife in it.
You were gonna penetrate that innocent seat.
Alright, so
Please don't break my seat.
I guess we'll end it here.
with me showing my ass
Wait,
on
is this
camera.
part 1 or is this part 2?
It's part 2.
It's part
Okay.
2.
Wait,
It's been 30 minutes.
wait.
Yeah.
Remember that time I told you to moon
I
someone
shoved a
and you
jelly
didn't know
bean
what it
up
meant?
my ass.
Oh.
At least I didn't shove a Tylenol up my ass and then eat it.
Oh yeah.
Long story
Okay,
short,
this will be the last story, and then we'll end it.
I shoved a chicken wing up my pussy. Okay, anyway,
Talk
continue.
about getting boned.
Anyway, continue.
Boneless pussy. Anyway.
Bone pizza!
Can I get a boneless pizza? Okay.
Okay, no, we actually have a thing at our Pizza Hut up here that if you order that, they will kick you out.
Really?
They will
Boneless
kick you
pizza.
I want
Boneless
to
pizza, no, they will fucking kick you out. It's the funniest shit because one of my friends used to work there, and they would have people when that was like the big thing. They would have people come in there, and the manager would basically grab them by the shoulders, push them outside. Don't come back until you can handle yourselves. And he'd walk back in the door and then shut the door behind him. And I was like, Casey, why the are you doing this?
Who wants to go to Pizza Hut?
I went to a pizza
No!
place.
We're
and
not
I
getting
was,
kicked out of Pizza Hut!
I was all like, do you guys have any bones in your ingredients? And they were like, I don't think so. And I was like, what about like in those green peppers? Are there any bones in that? And they're like, well, all of our stuff is made with bone-free ingredients. So I don't think that there's bones in this pizza.
So there's no bones to pick with them.
Shut the
I
I love the quote. There are no bones in our ingredients.
Okay, so hold on.
That's
I
what
think I
he
can do
said.
the Randy Savage voice.
Right?
Bone size
what's the last
ready.
story?
Alright, the last story before we close out, it had to do with the pills. Okay, so
He's popping pills.
I was
Imitating somebody.
at She Who Shall Not Be Named dorm room because I had to go.
Oh shit!
I was at Voldemort's house, well, not her house, her dorm room, because I had to observe a class the next day, and she offered to drive me. So I had a little bit of a cold, so she gave me some cold medicine, and there were 2 pills. And I was like, so I take both of these? And she said, no, you take one and shove the other one up your ass. So that's exactly what I did. And then I ate the one I
And he
shoved
has
up my
so
ass.
many ass hairs.
It got tangled in the weeds.
And then he
was
pulled it
chocolate
out.
flavored.
He pulled it out and took the pill. And there was probably ass hair all over
I
it.
like my pills to be jungle flavored.
And there was fecal matter on it.
Fecal matter.
I wonder if Joshua could do a decent rim job.
Joshua, let's
And that's how we're gonna end it. That's how we're gonna end it. Thank you guys for joining. This is cool. This is the most awkward podcast I've ever done.
Okay, Andy, we'll do it together.
Oh no, they're gonna have a moon landing. Oh god.
I can't do it.
I can, but I'm not gonna do it while the camera's on.
No.
What is happening? All right, this is over. This is over. Goodbye.